Tech students, Red Raider Nation, college basketball fans, welcome to this week's edition, special edition from here at the Final Four of the Fireside Chat. Joined again by a good friend, college basketball fan, supporter, expert, worker, just one of the good guys in the business, Andy Katz. Andy, glad to have you back on the Fireside Chat.
Thank you. This is a record third appearance and second, first in the Final Four, third in the postseason.
I mean, let's be honest, Andy. People might be getting tired of us, but it's March Madness, man. You know, let's live it up. How about our fire?
Unbelievable fire. We are in Minnesota, so you would think that we'd have a nice fire, although it's been pretty balmy out here so far.
Yeah, no doubt. Our guys were all like stocking capped up, gloves when we got here. It's not bad at all. So, Tech students, come on. Still got time to get here. The weather is not awful. There's no snow issues. Just come on down and support your team. We play the second game Saturday night against Michigan State, coached by a Hall of Fame coach, great players. Should be a fabulous game. Speaking of Minnesota, I got two songs for you today, Andy. How about Minnesota by Lil Yachty? You ever heard that?
I have not. I was hoping you were going to do some sort of Prince song for me, though.
Purple Rain. You know, Al Pinkins on our staff last year. Give a shout out to Al. Al recruited Tariq, who's obviously having a great year for us, but Al is a huge Prince fan.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, with his passing, it would have been great, obviously, if he were alive, if he could have been the performer Sunday night at the Final Four.
No doubt about it. And I wish Luther Vandross was still alive. We could have done a special one shiny moment with Prince and Luther.
Would have been incredible.
Yeah. I don't know if you can hear it, Tech students, but we actually had the fire popping tonight, too. Andy, how about you? A song that's kind of on your mind today?
Well, if you remember last time I said that on the plane I listened to Matt Kearney out to California. This time out to Minnesota, I was listening to a little Coldplay.
Yeah, solid Coldplay. Never gets old. Final Four. We all have so much memories from the coaching side, the players' side, everybody involved in college basketball. What's one of your maybe best memories of Final Four when you were just getting started in the business?
So I'm going to go back to the only time I played pickup at the Final Four. This was in 1997 in Indianapolis. Get this. This was the foursome. It was me and the late, great Rick Majerus versus Kevin Costner and Urkel, Jaleel White.
Wow. Outcome of that game?
We lost, and I was guarding Costner, who, by the way, did not wear a shirt. So I had to go against the sweatiness and all that. Not fun. Urkel actually was guarding Rick Majerus, vice versa.
Yeah. You know, a lot's been said about my background in small college and stuff. Let me tell you another reason I really respect Division II players. At our level, Andy, when a guy gets kind of sweaty in practice, we have just a million different jerseys. But you know, at the Deuce, man, there's one jersey. So every team's got that one guy, and you don't want to guard him. You can't change jerseys. But I've coached some really good players that don't mind guarding the sticky, kind of sweaty guy.
Yeah, it's tough when the player has no shirt on and he's hairy and sweaty, and then you run into a screen and it sort of, smears up against you.
Yeah, sweat and hairy, tough combination. Kind of like Michigan State, best rebounding team and best transition team, tough combo. Tech students, we got a news alert here. Those of you that are going to be in Minnesota, join us for the official Texas Tech Final Four pregame party. It's going to be Saturday at 3 o'clock till about 5. It's at the Lumber Exchange, 10 South 5th Street here in Minneapolis, the Lumber Exchange. That's your official Red Raider watch party. But let's be honest, Andy, if you don't make it to the party, I mean, it's a party everywhere around here in Minneapolis. The Final Four, the best time of the year.
But if they do arrive, how should they get rooms and tickets?
That's tough. Unfortunately, Mark Adams is out of the ticket game. I've gotten some kind of strong words from Mark and his family, and so appreciate what Coach Adams did at our regionals, but we're pretty much vivid seats this time of year. Unless, Andy, do you mind if any of the Tech students stay with you?
Well, my room's a little tight, so it might be hard. But maybe we could find a lobby with a fire for them to warm up here.
No doubt. So Andy talked about pickup basketball. I'll tell you one. I was listening to another song of mine today, Roddy Ricch, Down Below. Is it Roddy or Roddy? Roddy Ricch, Down Below. Great song. Kind of reminds me of the younger years in coaching growing up, coming from down below. But one time in Indianapolis, we came in really late, me and Brett Tanner. And so our hotel room didn't start till the next day. We got into about 3 o'clock in the morning, so we found a parking garage. We kind of just were trying to get a couple hours sleep there. Unbeknown to us, the next morning they were actually spray painting the parking garage, and we were the only car in there. and our Seminole State College car got popped with a little white paint. But we won 25 games that year, and the president, Utterback, didn't mind the paint on the car. Little Final Four fact for you from my past. Your car ever got spray painted, Andy?
No, it hasn't. Can I give you a fun Final Four fact
Yes.
for me? This is my 28th, I'm dating myself here, Final Four. My first Final Four was right here in Minnesota at the old Metrodome in 1992.
You are dating yourself.
Yes.
You look good, though. You look good. We talk a lot about hydrating this time of year. Water, Gatorade. How's your hydration game?
It could be better. As I think I told you a year ago, I was training for the Paris Marathon, got dehydrated, a lot of cramping in the back part of that race.
Well, Tech students, we hope you enjoyed this week's edition. Where Andy and I, we're getting good at this. If we're fortunate enough to win a game, which is going to be really, really difficult to do against Michigan State, but possible. It's what this time of year is. Then I'm sure we'll probably do another one of these. But again, thanks for your support. Hope you enjoy watching the team play Saturday. On behalf of Andy and myself, thank you for watching this week's edition of the Fireside Chat. Guns up.
Guns up.